Welcome back. Whenever issues of domestic violence and abuse are mentioned, the female folk turns out to be at the receiving end. It was the other way round in the last 12 months, according to figures from the Lagos State Ministry of Justice. This was a major highlight during the ministry's annual report presentation. Other key ministries also had their turn.
The 2018 ministerial briefing on the activities and performance of various government institutions continues for the second week with the Ministry of Justice. The mandate of the ministry is to protect the interest of the people of Lagos State and the government through the provision of easy and quick access to justice, law reforms, and adherence to the rule of law.
I must at this point mention
major feats achieved in the past year summarized into three categories: provision of legal services, law and order initiatives, and legislative initiatives.
The last 1 year,
the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice begins with the Directorate of Public Provisions, which essentially prosecutes all criminal matters on behalf of the state.
The ministry, through its Directorate of Public Prosecutions, received a total number of 1,180 duplicate case files from the Nigerian police force, out of which 1,178 legal advice has been issued, while only 2 are pending due to further investigation. The offenses range from homicide, robbery, sexual offenses, to fatal motor accidents. Notable of this is the case of the suspected notorious kidnapper, Chukwudume Onwumadike, aka Evans, and some other members of his gang.
Domestic and sexual violence falls under law and other initiatives. In the period under review, the state government, through the Domestic and Sexual Violence Response Team, galvanized strategic action and responded to formal and informal incidents. Shockingly, men are the most targeted.
You recall in 2016, there were reports, we have received reports, walk-ins of men also complaining about domestic abuse against them. There were 30 of them. Between 2017 and this year, there's been an increase to 138. Various complaints: physical abuse, emotional abuse, psychological abuse, verbal abuse. So it doesn't only go one way. Overall, a total number of 1,771 cases were reported during the period under review. The team also provided free medical services and psychosocial therapy for over 700 survivors of domestic sexual violence, conducted capacity building trainings with 220 police officers across the state, and successfully secured the conviction of 7 perpetrators.
One of the major achievements is the establishment of a DNA Forensic Center, commissioned in September 2017 to support criminal investigations. Since the commissioning, the ministry reports that a total of 316 inquiries have been received. The center currently has over 71 active cases bordering on homicide, rape, toxicology, child trafficking, serology, among others.
Sometime this year, His Excellency Governor Kumambode approved that the second phase of this center should commence. That facility, that capability of this forensic center is going to greatly enhance investigation by the security services and prosecution by the Office of the Attorney General.
Within the year, court buildings were commissioned to aid the administration of justice. They include the Olushola Thomas Combined Court Complex in Badagry, Sikiru Adagun Combined Court Complex in Ajegunle, and a couple of new magistrate courts for environmental, road traffic and allied offences. Also, 40 inmates who had spent between 20 to 34 years in custody were released by Governor Akinwumi Ambode on the recommendation of the Advisory Council on Prerogative of Mercy. The ministry recorded some feat through the Special Task Force against land grabbers.
The Lagos State Special Task Force on Land Grabbers, popularly known as Omonile Task Force, in the period under review, received a total number of 1,300 petitions, out of which 855 were concluded. 530 petitions are pending and at various stages of resolution. Furthermore, in the period under review, over 35 arrests of suspected notorious land grabbers were effected, and 26 criminal prosecution cases against suspected land grabbers are presently ongoing.
There are also notable legislative initiatives and law reforms, including the Lagos State Environmental Management and Protection Law, Power Sector Reform Law, Transport Sector Reform Law, and the Hotel Occupancy and Restaurant Consumption Regulations. Currently, the ministry has 32 bills undergoing drafting process. One of the cardinal programs of Governor Akinwunmi Ambode's administration is the provision of infrastructural facilities to support the growing population of Lagos State and serve as a development driver of the vision of being Africa's model smart city. In reporting the activities of the Ministry of Work and Infrastructure in this regard, the Commissioner, Mr. Adebowale Akinsonya, reveals that a total of 55 road projects culminating in 128.936 kilometers and 48 building projects were completed between May 2017 and April 2018, while 25 road projects and 17 building projects are ongoing across the various local government areas of Lagos State.
Some of the roads and bridges projects are construction of pedestrian bridges, lay-by and slip road at Ojodubaga, construction of Jubilee Bridge and adjoining road at Abule Egba, construction of reinforced concrete Jubilee flyover at Aja, and replacement of existing roundabout with signalized intersection and rehabilitation of Freedom Road, Admiralty Road in Lekki, construction of Aradagun, Iwuro, Ajido Bridge at Badagry, local government, rehabilitation and upgrading of Strategic Road, Phase 1 in Epe, rehabilitation, upgrading of Omotayo Banwo, Kola Iyamolore Road Network in Agboyi, in Kushofe local government. I am happy to inform you that all the above listed projects have been completed, commissioned, and put to good use by the Lagosians.
The Commissioner adds that continuous investment in infrastructure renewal, expansion, upgrade and regeneration has impacted positively the quality of lives of citizens and enhanced the ease of doing business in the state. On assumption of office in 2015, the Governor Akinwunmi Ambode administration was confronted with traffic situation not fit for a megacity like Lagos. The Commissioner for the Ministry of Transportation, Mr. Ladi Lawson, reports that several interventions were embarked upon from May 2017 to April 2018 to solve the situation. Mr. Lawson explained some of the steps being taken to implement new transport management system.
A committee comprising representatives of the ministry, our consultants, Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, Lamata, Lagos Bus Services Limited, LBSL, has been working assiduously on the gradual refleeting of the 14 to 18-seater yellow minibuses, otherwise known as Damfo in local parlance, with 50 passenger, which is medium, and 80 passenger high-capacity buses to reduce the number of buses flying our roads. The prototype of these buses have been identified, inspected and approved, while the contract for the supply of the first set of buses has been awarded. The first set of buses is being expected in September this year.
The Commissioner reiterates the Ministry's commitment to the state government's vision for the provision of a safe, integrated and affordable multimodal transport system.
That's it on this week's edition of the program. More ministerial reports and other activities will be captured in our subsequent editions. Meanwhile, let's keep the conversation alive on our social media platforms. Keep a date with us, same time, same station next week. I'm Loretta Chiogo. Stay out of trouble.